It's been over a year since the coronavirus canceled numerous events on Shippensburg University's campus. The SU Band Department has made a comeback. Monday night, the SU Pep Rock Band and SU Jazz Ensemble took the stage at the Lurs Performing Arts Center, performing for the first time in over a year throughout the night. Audience members were treated to hit songs like Royals by Lord and upbeat songs that make you want to clap your hands. Since last year, the SU Band Department have been releasing videos on their YouTube, keeping the morale up throughout the stressful beginning of the coronavirus. It is sure good to see that live music is starting to make a comeback. Shippensburg University's concert choir and madrigal singers are hosting their spring concert this Monday, April 19th at 7:30. Concert choir is a group of 80 performers who sing music from a variety of different musical periods, and madrigal singers is a group of 20 performers who sing music from the Renaissance and other periodic pieces. The concert will be held in the Lurs Performing Arts Center following COVID-19 guidelines. Attendees are expected to wear masks before the performance as well as during the show. Tickets come on a first-come, first-served basis until the capacity of 338 is reached. SHIP students can be admitted into the concert by presenting their ID to the usher. Be sure to come out and enjoy an evening of great music performed by our talented Shippensburg students. To the world, he was known as DMX, but to family and friends, his name was Earl Simmons, and the famous and chart-topping rapper has tragically passed away at the age of 50. Right out of the gate, Simmons made his name known with his debut album, It's Dark and Hell Is Not. DMX topped the charts throughout his career with songs such as X Gon' Give It To Ya, Where the Hood At, Party Up, and Rough Rider Anthem. The rapper struggled with years of drug abuse, this being tied back to smoking crack at the age of 14. The rapper suffered a heart attack on April 2nd that left him in a week-long vegetative state until ultimately passing away from his condition on Friday, April 9th. We here at SUTV send our condolences to Simmons fans and family, and we are sorry for their loss. Fans of musical theater were given a new bit of hope. With the help of Hamilton star Lin-Manuel Miranda and New York Mayor Bill de Blasio, the two spoke at the opening of a new vaccination site at the heart of the New York Theater District. The site will be run by members of the theater industry. However, the site will later be open to members of the film and television industry as well. When speaking about the site's opening, Miranda spoke of the uphill battle the pandemic has posed for the theater industry. Quote, "We want to gather again, and we want to tell stories in the dark. We cannot do that if we don't feel safe. So, the first step in that process is getting our vaccination shots, and the next steps will follow, but the first step starts today with the clinic," end quote. While there is no set date for return for theaters to open their doors again, if the clinic proves successful, we could be hearing our favorite show tunes again before the end of the summer. As the 93rd Academy Awards draw near, we have our first round of presenters for this year's ceremony. And similar to previous years, a number of the presenters are last year's big winners. The presenters announced so far are Angela Bassett, Halle Berry, Bong Joon-ho, Don Cheadle, Bryan Cranston, Laura Dern, Harrison Ford, Regina King, Marlee Matlin, Rita Moreno, Joaquin Phoenix, Brad Pitt, Reese Witherspoon, Renee Zellweger, and Zendaya. More presenters should be announced in the coming weeks as the Oscars will air Sunday, April 25th at 8 p.m. on ABC. Taylor Swift has gotten her music back. Swift has re-released her 2008 hit album Fearless, now called Fearless, Taylor's Version. All 13 initial songs, as well as 13 new and bonus songs not previously on the original album, are present. Swift now has full ownership of the popular collection in the process of re-recording the rest of her first 6 studio albums. Swift is doing this in response to her former music label Big Machine Records, selling the ownership rights of Swift's original albums. Swift has been in a public battle with the former label for well over a year after an investment fund purchased the rights from Big Machine. Swift has encouraged many other artists to take more control of their own music in the process of this battle. This past weekend, Kid Cudi was the guest performer on Saturday Night Live, and he made the most of his performance. Cudi performed songs from his latest album, Man on the Moon 3, The Chosen, including the songs Tequila and Sad People. Cudi also paid tribute to Saturday Night Live legend Chris Farley by wearing a shirt with his picture on it. Farley, however, wasn't the only one who got a tribute from Kid Cudi. Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Kurt Cobain was also honored by Cudi. Cudi switched into a dress during his performance that was similar to one Cobain had worn on a magazine cover in 1993. Cudi chose to honor Cobain as last week was the 27th anniversary of Cobain's passing. SNL has not yet announced who will be performing on their next episode. Some of us may be feeling like our job is a joke, we're broke, or that our love life is DOA, but there is something that we can look forward to. HBO Max has announced that the unscripted Friends reunion special just ended filming after being officially announced in February of 2020. Since the show's end in 2004, fans have been waiting for the day to see Ross, Rachel, Joey, Monica, Phoebe, and Chandler together on the screen again. While COVID had postponed the filming by over a year, the creators knew that they wanted to film in person safely and not over Zoom. While it unfortunately may not be a revival episode, the main 6 castmates along with the show's co-creators will get together and discuss their favorite memories from the set, show some behind-the-scenes footage, and more. HBO Max has not yet announced a premiere date, but could we be any more excited? Tinseltown just lost an iconic landmark, and the movie theater industry took another hefty blow at the hands of the pandemic. Pacific Theaters, the host of over 300 screens across the U.S., has filed for bankruptcy. These closures include the iconic Cinerama Dome, one of the most famous locales in Hollywood. This news comes just after Los Angeles County announced that all movie theaters will be able to hold a capacity of 50% occupancy. Opening in 1963, the Dome has been a popular location for tourists as well as being a popular choice for numerous film premieres. The theater most notably got to shine in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Speaking of Mr. Tarantino, film fans on Twitter have begun to campaign that he purchases the iconic theater similar to what he did with the New Beverly Theater also in Los Angeles. Disney and Marvel have revealed one final trailer in honor of the last 2 episodes for The Falcon and Winter Soldier. So far this season, Sam and Bucky have been trotting the globe in an unlikely team-up with the villain Baron Zemo. Their mission has been to take down the global terrorist group the Flag Smashers, led by the young Karli Morgenthau. However, as the ending of Episode 4 showed us, the new Captain America John Walker might prove to be a far more formidable foe. This final trailer shows us just brief glimpses at the action ahead of us with these 2 episodes, with many Marvel insiders reporting that not only will this week's episode be the series' longest one, but is also set to feature a famous Marvel character played by a recognizable Hollywood actor. The Falcon and Winter Soldier will air this Friday, and the final episode will premiere next week on Disney+, beginning at 3 a.m. Eastern Time. That's it for SUTV Entertainment. I'm Adam Beam. Be sure to follow us on all our social media at SUTV News and check out our website at sutvnews.org. We're back with ship news and more tomorrow, but until then, good night.